What's going on, guys? I'm Chris the TV Addict,
I'm NPC.
and this is the early morning variety hour. And today, we actually have a topic for once.
Yay!
We're not winging it.
We're not. Well, we always are, but
Well, we're
today
not
we are
going to
less
stick
winging
to
it.
it, but we have a starting point.
We do. Uh,
Recently, okay, no, let me do it. Recently,
okay.
a game came out, a really cool game called Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. And NPC over here decided he's gonna buy it.
Yep. That's amazing.
It was quite funny to see him trying to get it run, because I think you meet the bare minimum specs for it to run, if I remember
So
correctly.
that wasn't even the half of it. So installing it was the problem. Like I got there. So it was released August 18th. I was up on the 17th. I was gonna wait till midnight, then I thought, nah, I've got better things to do with my life, like sleep. So I woke up on 18th and I got it open, but the download site didn't change. It was like 3.3 gigabytes or something from the Microsoft Store. Thought that was strange. I opened the app up, and then I get something that everyone possibly in the simulator community has gotten, which is the infinite blue loading bar. It gets like stuck at 15% of the way, and it will not move. That is a bug. But I thought, oh, I'm going to just give it a second. So I end up waiting and waiting and waiting. I think I waited about 2 hours thinking, maybe it's just unloading or something. Um, then a while later, I come back to my PC, and I see that it hasn't moved. So I said, okay, let's restart. Then I restart, and it now gives me a different install. It gives me a white bar this time. I was like, okay, that's fine. Then I let it install, and then it says I can't install anymore. That your disk is full. Then I realized it was trying to install my SSD, which doesn't have enough space for it. So then I restarted again and put it on my A drive, and then I set it to install. And then
Jeez, is there more to this?
there is a long story of me trying to download this. So then I wait for it to download, and this thing is doing 3 gigabytes in a day, and this is a 90 gigabyte game. So I've honestly pretty much given up at this point. I'm gonna let this. I'm just gonna wait for this. So 3 days later, when I'm like going to sleep, or when I'm not using my computer, I just leave it on to download at something ridiculous like 2.6 megabits per second. That's all it does. And
That's
then
incredibly slow.
on like Friday, I decided, you know what? Let me just go and look on the internet for a solution. And after a little bit, I found this really useful YouTube video of some small creator, uh, says just put this command into your command prompt and it will download faster. So I'm like, it's worth a try. I put it in, and I go from 2.6 megabits per second to 100. And I was feeling a lot happier.
That's
So then,
quite
like
the
an hour later,
improvement.
sorry,
That's quite the improvement. That's 97 point something megabits improvement.
it is 98. No,
I love that kind of speeds
97.8.
because I'm only at 15 megabits at the moment.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we're,
Oof.
we're, we're quite slow.
Yeah, we're at about 300, but it depends who you
Oh,
ask.
good for you.
So then I download it, and then I decide that I was grieving going on the Criticraft server, or there was a whole bunch of kerfuffling, and I needed to get on to resolve a problem. So I decided that I wanted to close Flight Simulator, but it didn't close. It was still running in the background. I open Task Manager and I end the task. Biggest mistake of my life. And then every time I restarted it after that, it would not go past anything. It would just say, please wait, please wait, please wait. Stuck on 3.68 gigabytes away from finishing. And then uh, I lost my train of thought.
You forgot the
Oh
rest of the
yes.
story.
Then I went back onto forums and things, and I had a look there, and they said a bunch of people had the same problem, and one of them was like, delete all the packages that were being decompressed. So I exited the task while things were being decompressed, and that's why it broke. So just delete all those packages. It'll set you back about 30 gigs, but it's better than it being stuck. So I did that, and then it was
Hey,
just so
what's
late
30
that I had to leave it
gigs?
overnight. Sorry?
What's 30 gigs?
What's 30 gigs?
Yeah, what is 30
And
gigs
then,
these days?
no, not much. Although it depends if you're on like a limited data plan.
All right.
Yeah. So then the next day it had finally downloaded and it worked. It's absolutely amazing to fly over everything and see things.
Where have
There's
you
this place in the
flown to so
Drakensberg.
far? I nearly said driven to. Where have you flown to
Flown
so
to.
far?
I've flown over my estate, went to school, went just around in a stunt plane from Grand Central. That was amazing. I mean, it's not that accurate. I mean, clearly Microsoft Flight Simulator does not care about South Africa in the slightest. I mean, there's some good satellite footage. You can see where the roads are, and for every house they've put like a standard building that looks more like an office building than a house. Uh, but all in all, it's
I've
really,
never
really
been to
fun.
South
Then
Africa then.
they've never been to South Africa, and you do the Gautrain.
Yeah.
So where the Gautrain meets the road, it doesn't see it as the Gautrain. So you got cars busy driving over the Gautrain from the satellite footage.
Well, then I thought you were gonna say it's something like the Flying Scotsman or something interesting.
Oh no, no, no.
Now it's just a bunch of cars on where a train track should be. That's not interesting.
Yes, they literally just drive over the picture of the Gautrain.
And then hit
Um,
the car train in the other direction. Smash.
Also, they put trees in our dam. Like trees in our dam. Trees on our house, and no trees where there shouldn't be trees, so well done
I
there.
mean, I know our dams here are a bit dirty, some of them, but I don't think any of them have any trees inside of them.
Well, in Microsoft Flight Simulator they do. Um, and then I
I think
took
I need to talk
this
to, I think I need to have a chat with Bill Gates.
Bill Gates, yeah. There's like a Sobo and a bunch of other companies on this as well.
Oh, well, I'll talk to all of them too.
Talk to all of them, please. Yeah, so then I went to the
We
Drakensberg.
should start a
There's this
petition.
really short
Petition to
runway
make
there.
the map more accurate on
Maybe.
change.org.
Well, I think they've done a really good job so far.
Uh,
I mean, there's petabytes of data. They've combined all the satellite footage that they have to try and get you to be able to fly anywhere in the world on any airport. I was flying at Tambo. I went down to King Shaka and the Drakensberg, as I said. Um, so, well done to those people, but they just don't care about anything but America.
maybe
I
Europe.
also went to Seattle, and Seattle was amazingly done. Went to Boeing. It was
You've
Tahoma,
been
so it
to
was right next
Seattle,
to
if I
Renton.
remember correctly.
Yes. Um, Mount Rainier's there. It was amazing. I've got a photo of it with the sunset, and I'm in my Learjet type airplane. I'm not good with names. Uh, so mountains were really well done. My computer doesn't run it really well. It's again bare minimum, but bare minimum. My poor 1050 is not happy with
Bare
me.
minimum specs. I was expecting your PC to turn on fire at some point.
Well, my cat was very happy. We can say this
Why was your cat happy?
because she sits on my computer all day,
Ah, now she can
and
watch you
on
fly
that
and
day it was warm.
hopefully not crash. Have you crashed at all yet?
I have on
Oh,
multiple occasions. Like I had a caravan, and I decided to go crazy because I've seen all I wanted to see in Seattle. So then I decided to do a dive and maybe go for a loop to loop after that. But apparently, because Flight Simulator is that bad at simulating damage, it says your aircraft, like in the middle of the air, has reached critical damage, and you can restart or go back to the main menu. I also they have this cool thing where it's dynamic pause, so that like the airplane technically keeps running and you can look around and do things. But the thing was, I got an error saying I was going too fast, and the speed weirdly in the pause, so that definitely needs to be fixed, increases while you're in the pause menu, in the active pause. So you're going to go over speed, and then eventually your aircraft's going to say critical, and you died.
So when you're speeding, you start speeding even more.
Yes, inactive pause.
Okay, yeah, that needs to be fixed.
But when it didn't crash, oddly enough, was in a caravan, a Cessna caravan, in the Drakensberg. There's this really tiny runway. It took a few bounces to get in the air. Like I bounced along the mountain, bounce. I have no clue how I didn't crash, but eventually I was in the air, and I could fly around the mountain range. It's okay. Again, they clearly don't care about South Africa.
Rip. You know, if I could run a flight simulator, because if you meet the bare minimum, then I don't meet the minimum at all
I
because
don't meet the bare minimum either. It even says every time I upload the game, your computer does not meet the minimum requirements. As such, you might experience crashes or game errors.
yeah, well, I'm still not gonna risk it because my laptop is a lot less, or it's a lot more inferior to yours.
I don't know. Well, mine is a desktop, but you've got an i7, correct?
Yeah, I've got an i7, but it's my graphics card that I'm worried about.
So I have a problem with my CPU, which is an i5 6600. I still need to upgrade it, but my nickel problems.
Money is a problem,
Money is a problem. You
especially
can
when
invest
you're
some
a
of
ninth
your
grader.
you can invest some of your trading money into it.
Oh
Just
yeah,
give
but
me
I
a
don't
new
want to risk
CPU.
it. I've decided I'm not gonna risk it anymore. Just until the economy gets back on its feet again, well, properly.
Or just invest, predict that it's going to go down, and then you get money.
Or to just buy low and sell high. Not that that's gonna happen.
No. Or you can just buy dollars. Our currency is going down faster than.
I mean, I could just go and invest in the US market, see what happens. But with my luck, there'll be a stock market crash and America will have a Great Depression and I'll be the cause of it.
But the thing is, even then, the rand will be more harder hit than the dollar. So even if you lose, there's still a chance that you
I'm
earn
still
money
winning
because the
even if I
rand's so weak.
lose.
Yes.
Could you imagine that even when the economy is so bad that even when you're losing, you're still winning? You could lose money in foreign investment, but you'll still make money when you convert it back.
Yeah.
And we're not even in Zimbabwe. That's the scary part. But oh well, let's get out of this depressing conversation.
Very depressing conversation. The Great Depression
If
conversation.
I had Microsoft Flight Simulator, this is what I want to talk about. If I had Flight Simulator, I would fly to every single Formula One track currently.
Wow.
That's on the grid. And I'd start off in Spa, which is in Belgium, because I'm a
Well, I
Formula
can
One
see
fan.
what your bucket list is.
I'd go to Spa, I'd go to the Nürburgring, which is a
Spa
former
der
track.
Franschhops.
Yeah, the Nürburgring is a former track, but I mean you have to go back to the Nürburgring. Actually, it's going to be on this year's calendar now that I think of it. But still, you have to go to fly over the Nürburgring. It's the
Yes.
greatest racetrack ever. I'd go to Silverstone. I'm not going to go to Yas Marina in Dubai. I don't like that track, and I'm
Ah,
going to skip
Jasperine is
Sochi.
amazing.
I don't like it.
You take your Jaguar out there and you go and race in the Esmerina.
For other races, it's fine, but for Formula One, it's boring races and
Formula.
nothing happens.
It's not a formula, it's a formula. Formula
Formula,
One.
but whatever.
Formula. Formula.
It's the same thing with the Circuit de Catalunya. I don't know if you heard me drop my fidget spinner, but I hope you didn't. But it's
I
the
did.
same thing with the Circuit de Catalunya in Spain. It's good for racing if you're not in Formula One. If you take
Yes.
something like GT racing, GT3 racing, whatever, it's fine. You'll have fun. But the
Oh,
moment you
yes.
get a Formula One race there, it's boring.
It's the same with Rio de Janeiro, that track. It's absolutely amazing. It's
Oh, you
beautiful,
mean
but you're not going to race Formula
Interlagos, not
Ones.
Rio de Janeiro.
Rio de Janeiro.
The Brazilian Grand Prix is in Interlagos.
I know. No, I'm talking about the track in Rio de Janeiro. It's the
Oh,
most
you're talking about for
amazing, beautiful
Forza.
track. Yes, and also IRL.
But still. I'd probably go to Interlagos as well because that's a fun one.
Probably, yeah.
Oh wait, no. The Interlagos is in Sao Paulo. Either way, it's not in Rio anyway.
Yeah, I know, but the Rio track is amazing.
Hey, no, I get what you mean. I'd go to Circuit of the Americas. I'd probably go to the Mexico Grand Prix track, and Canada's one as well.
And Alaska?
I don't think Alaska has any racing circuits.
Oh,
But I'll fly over Alaska to get to China. Go to the Shanghai track.
okay, cool. I'll come with.
But I'm gonna skip Russia entirely though. I don't like Russia.
You might just get shot. Putin will come for you.
He will come. He's actually probably gonna come for me now because I said I don't like Russia.
He's gonna come for our villages. He's gonna come and kill the ones that didn't comply.
Inside jokes. Oh, I love them.
Ah, inside
Shall we
jokes are the
explain this
best.
one to the viewers, or shall we just ignore them?
I think because the viewers, well, not viewers, listeners,
Listeners, yeah.
listeners, because the listeners are the only people we're doing this for, basically. We're probably just doing this for ourselves. So when we were getting the villagers into the trading hall,
This is
uh,
on Minecraft, just by the way.
this is in Minecraft. We got so fed up that we tried everything we possibly could, including threatening them with communism.
And it
Like, you
worked.
better go in your
Listen,
box.
we
Sorry,
mentioned communism once, and they instantly started doing what they were supposed to,
they complied.
giving us good spells,
Spells.
moving to where they're supposed to, getting into the boats. But all we had to do was threaten them with Putin.
Putin's coming for you. Stalin's rolling in his grave. He's gonna come and get you. He watches when you're sleeping. He knows when you're
So are you
awake.
saying that Stalin is Santa Claus?
I don't know.
You're saying that Stalin is Santa Claus.
What if he is? He basically lives in the North Pole.
Meh.
Big brain.
It'd be quite interesting though, if Stalin and Santa were the same person.
That would be great. But that was Saint Nicholas that Santa's based off. So, ah.
Aww. Stalin
Also,
Nicholas. Joseph Nicholas Stalin.
Joseph Nicholas Stalin.
Yeah, I don't think that's his actual middle name. I can't remember it off the top of my head.
I don't know. But thinking about it now, right? So we haven't seen Cat in the Discord for forever, right?
Yes, I know we haven't seen Cat forever. I wonder if
And
he's still
Cat
alive.
was pretty much our only listener.
Uh-oh.
Does that mean we're doing this for no one?
Maybe.
Maybe. If you're listening, hi. Please say something in the Discord.
If you're not Cat, please say I am not Cat.
And if you are Cat, please say something just in general.
Just so that we know you are alive.
Yes, probably died.
Used up all 9 lives.
Yeah. It's like how remember when season 2 started, I was late for the launch.
Yeah,
I
I
think
wasn't at
everyone
the
knows.
launch. I don't remember why I was not at the launch.
It doesn't
I
matter.
think I had a
Uh,
power outage.
But I was thinking, just sitting in the lounge, just waiting for this electricity to come back on, because I was already 45 minutes late at that point. I was just like,
Oh, so then
what
we
am I going to
both had
do?
power outages then.
Well, ours was out in the morning, so we had load shedding in the morning, but then it never came back on again. Something happened or something. They forgot to turn it back on. And at like,
They're reliable
I
to
set
turn
the,
it off on time, but when it comes to turning it on, they're a little slow.
yeah. So the server was meant to start at 4 for us. And at 5:15, it still wasn't on. I was sitting there lunch just thinking, I wonder how many people think I'm dead right now.
Well, everybody was waiting, evidently.
Yeah, but the thing was, for season 1, when we started, like, no one was there for the launch. It was just like, yay, server's live, whoop whoop. And I was thinking, like, if that's what that was on time last season, there's no one's gonna show up an hour and a half late. I get on, and there's 10 people in a Discord just waiting for me.
Or just thinking, when is he coming online? Pinging you multiple times.
I had think I had, I think, like 47 pings from various places.
And that's why you should be punctual, ladies and gentlemen.
Particularly peculiar punctual people.
Although the electricity was out, so it's not exactly your fault anyway.
It was not. I mean, if I had a laptop and I had data, then maybe. I think I did have data at that point. But I have a desktop, so
Would you have had enough data to
yay.
go onto a Minecraft server?
I don't care. I'd probably just steal my dad's. He's got lots. He doesn't know what to do with it. He turns on for all his apps. He's asking at the end of the month, where do my data go? It's just great. Or, as the Americans call it, data.
Data.
Sorry, data.
I say data.
Yeah, you do, because you're the South African American.
I am not a South African American.
Yes, you are.
I am not a South African American.
You've watched way too many TV shows.
I don't watch TV shows, I watch movies, you nerd.
You know, well, series. You've watched way too many American series.
I don't watch series, I watch movies.
No, you don't. Yes, you do.
I
Let's end this conversation.
Boring.
Well, you are Chris the TV addict.
Yes, well now I'm gonna be Chris the movie addict with an ironic name.
Or in my Discord, you're Mr. B6000. Oh,
I'm only
you
that
can't not
because
sing the
you
name.
changed my nickname to that.
You never changed it back though.
Yeah, I don't.
So
I'm
clearly
too
you
lazy
like it. Too lazy. Fine.
You know, I could have. Mr. Beast released the new video today that I could have watched, but I was waiting for you to come on, so I didn't watch it yet. But I'll watch it tomorrow. It's okay. I tend to watch his videos the day after he uploads it anyway.
Oh wow. You clearly like following Mr. Beast.
Why did you change my nickname to Stupid?
I was going to see what you change it back to. Because you're not going to keep it as stupid.
Great. Now I'm gonna feel bad because I'm gonna change it back to Mr. Beast.
And if you do, I have proven a point. If you don't, your name is going to be stupid. I win either way.
I think that worked. Yay, that worked. But I
Does
think
it have
I
three
have a
O's
bit
and three
shorter.
H's? It does have three
Oh,
O's and three H's.
it doesn't matter. I think the O might be shorter, but it's okay. I don't care. I am back to Mr. Beast.
You are back to Mr. Beast 6000. Oh,
Without all the money.
Mr. Beast 6000. Oh, oh. How's the arrangement on my song coming? For when I have
Get
6,000 subs.
6,000 subscribers first.
I'ma get. Wait. Let's. Social Blade. What do you say? Future
I thought you were
predictions.
about to buy some subscriber bots.
Oh, I'd love to, but no.
Note how
I don't
this
have the money.
Note how this podcast has gone from Microsoft Flight Simulator to just a normal conversation.
Yeah, of course. That's what it always does. So, in 2024, in January, I should have at 6,000 subscribers. You have 4 years to prepare, or technically 3 in 3 months.
Dude, I'll be 23. I don't know if I'll even be in the country at that time anymore. I might have left by then.
Where are you going? Wait. Oh yes. Yes.
Well, I'm deciding somewhere between South Korea or Europe.
Europe. Go to Europe.
I might even
I'll
go
come
to
with you.
America and settle in with my American comrades who I don't actually have any relation with.
Wait, what? American comrades.
Yes, American, because everyone says I sound American, so I might as well just move there,
You may as well.
even though I don't sound American.
Yeah, you do.
I don't.
Ask. Okay, can we have another debate on your WhatsApp status?
I
Does Chris
always
sound
lose
American?
those. No, I always lose those.
Exactly. I love democracy.
I don't. Did you remember the socialist server that I showed you guys the other day?
Yes.
I wanted to join it so badly to see what it'd be like, but I didn't feel like typing an essay.
Oh, come on. I would have typed one for you. I thought you liked typing essays about communism.
Socialism and no. Because these guys will not accept any viewpoint except socialism is the ultimate truth and everything else is wrong.
Ugh.
And they
We all know
probably
that
don't even
communism
know
is the way to go.
what is that one question? They probably don't even know what fascism is anyway. So
Fascism.
fascism.
Fascism. It doesn't
Anyways,
matter.
I'll probably go end up defining fascism and then they're not gonna like it. So
Fascism. You know, the Star Trek government is technically fascist.
shame.
I mean, if you think about it, that's the one and only place. And how do they explore uh, and thing Star Trek about when they actually just kill people and take over? And also, Matt Pat pointed out that he goes to a bar. What's his name again? James something. Uh, and he gets a drink, but you
Cameron?
don't see him ever pay for anything
What, James
in Star
Cameron?
Trek.
Oh, James
Yes.
Kirk.
Yeah, sorry, Kirk. Yes.
James Tiberius
Um,
Kirk. I love Star Trek, so
Good for you.
anyways, you were saying you never see Kirk pay for something at a bar, and then what?
Yeah, so you never know. It could be fascist. Maybe they've done away with currency. I mean, who needs currency?
I mean, I don't see how not paying for something at the bar is far right, authoritarian, dictatorial, suppression of opposition, or there was some other thing. I can't even remember. But I don't see the connection of how it's fascist.
Eh, but that's just a theory. A game theory.
But it's Star
And
Trek, so wouldn't that be
a,
a
a
TV?
film theory.
Okay,
And
well, film.
cut.
There are Star Trek movies, so it will be a film theory, or we can classify it as a film theory.
Yeah, that's what he released it under.
I was gonna say something now, but then I even forgot. But yeah, actually, after I saw that post on the Minecraft server, I subbed to r/socialism, r/communism, and r/capitalism, and they are
Oh,
just some
wow.
of the most toxic Reddit pages I've ever met.
Ah.
If you post something on each respective page that doesn't share the main opinion of that page, you will be blocked and banned, and your comments deleted.
Reddit slash unpopular opinions gets disliked. So you have an unpopular opinion on unpopular opinions.
Wow. But yeah, you can go into r/socialism, say, hey, capitalism is good, blocked and banned, and your comment deleted.
Wow.
Go on to r/capitalism, hey, communism is great, blocked, banned, comment deleted.
Wow.
They don't even have debates in the comments section. It's just that bad. So then I unsubbed from them.
I'm sub. Well, I've joined the Reddit slash Microsoft Flight Simulator Reddit.
Oh wow, they have a Reddit page.
They do, and they had a giveaway on it a few
Well,
days ago.
to be fair, the flight simulator games have been around for what, 20 years now, I think.
No, this was new. This was 2020. Well, it's called Microsoft Flight Simulator, just that. But most people call it 2020 to clarify.
Yeah, because the last release was in 2010. They
It still
spent,
says after 16 days the entry period is now closed. Winners will be announced soon.
ooh, how soon is soon?
I don't know. It said soon 16 days ago.
Oh, well, not soon. Soon means 2 weeks, apparently.
Apparently,
It's
yeah.
like here when we say now, it could mean anything
Now
between now and 5 minutes. Or
it's
five
African
minutes.
time. Whatever happened to Reddit slash NPC gaming?
It died. We just never posted on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go post latest video, episode 5.
I mean, you
Where is
could just
episode 5?
kill the server entirely. Well, the Reddit page, not the server.
Nah. Who wants
Wait
to do
until you
that?
get
That's
out
just
to a
no.
100,000 subs and then make a Reddit page.
I don't care. Doesn't really matter. Young NPC returns. Did you watch the video?
Yeah, I saw it.
And
Ah, sorry, I'm a bit tired and I just yawned. I didn't sleep well last night. But anyways, I always like your video. Well, I don't press the like button, but I always enjoy your videos.
Oh, thank you.
But season one, it was so cringe.
Oh no.
Season one
Oh,
was
looking.
cringy, and you made me binge watch the entire thing for a montage video.
Yes, thank you so much. I went down. I sat down on my computer. I'm like, let's do this. Let's go. Let's watch this whole thing. Critical Season 1 playlist. Guess to episode 3. I'm dying.
I can't watch this. How do you think I felt after watching all of it? And you made how many
Well,
episodes of season one?
it got better after number 5. Let's not lie.
Yeah, it did get better after number five.
But number 1 to 4.
Your first episode is the cringiest. Oof.
Yeah, but I don't understand how that has the most views.
I mean, if someone's about to watch a new series, they want to watch from the first episode, so.
I know.
But that's not very good in your channel because that's your. No offense, but that is your worst video.
I'd argue that
I mean,
Modern
it's not really
House
that bad.
Interior.
It's just, it's cringe.
Modern House Interior. I don't think I met a single person that's watched that the entire way through.
I haven't even watched it.
I know. I like ask people, "Have you seen this?" No. Like I asked a poll. I made the very smart decision of asking, what I should do next for building tutorials at the end of the video, when it's a 20-minute video with no cuts.
And I'm guessing nobody replied.
No, except for me.
Shame.
I said, Rustic, let's go.
That's why you don't do polls on a small channel.
Or at the end of a video.
Or at the end of the video, because then people just click off towards the end anyway.
Yeah. And average view duration drops off immensely by after halfway, so. Yeah.
I just yawned again. I am so tired. I don't even know why. Wait, no, I do
Me
know
neither.
why. I haven't been sleeping well for the last 2-ish weeks. I keep on waking up in the middle of the night.
Oh, wow.
And I tried
apparently,
sleeping pills, but sleeping pills don't work. And then I end up waking 2 to 3 times every night.
Wow. Just wow.
I just can't sleep anymore. I think I've slept too much.
Wow. I'm just saying wow a bunch.
Yeah.
But,
Wow. Owen
hopefully...
has entered the chat.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. We should reach...
Oh, by the way, guess what? Guess what today is?
What is today?
Officially, today is our 150th day of lockdown.
Oh, great.
We've been stuck in our homes for 150 days. Officially.
Did you know? Wait, what was it?
And they told us it's going to be 3 weeks the first time they announced it. And then it turned into 5 weeks. And then they just said, listen, we're just going to make this thing happen. We're not going to give an estimated date anymore. Just accept it.
Did you know the podcast Retro Tech was my 50th video?
Oh, that's cool. We should have done a
is pretty
50
cool.
video special, but oh well.
Who cares? It would have been a great topic. I mean, Retro Tech was terrible.
Well, we didn't have any other ideas now, did we?
Yeah, I was like, Retro Tech, let's just do it. And you were like, well, do you have any other better ideas?
No. And it wasn't
Also,
even
we're on-
retro tech, it was retro stuff, because I started talking about my music tastes.
Yeah, that too. And I
My
talked
very
about the
unique
BlackBerry
music
and the
tastes. And your
floppy
BlackBerry.
drive. And the iPhone 4S, which wasn't actually retro, that you said.
It's a little retro, I guess. Oh, the iPhone 12 comes out this year now that I think of it. Speaking of retro
Well,
stuff.
hopefully it comes
Well,
out.
yeah, hopefully it comes out.
I mean, you never know
If
with
it comes
Apple.
out, then the Gen T SE will, or Gen 2 SE goes down in price, and I could maybe afford it.
You can afford it now.
Yeah, but I mean, I'll be
We
saving
discussed
a bit
this.
more money if it goes down in price.
Yeah. Also, it's a great phone.
It is a great
If I'm
phone.
going to upgrade to something, that's what I'm going to get. But I'm really happy with my SE currently.
Oh, guess what? I didn't tell you. Now that we're talking about iPhones, I didn't tell you.
Yes.
Okay, so on Saturday, my iPad's battery is at 25%, right? Okay, I'm gonna put it in for charge. I plug in the charger. I turn on the charger. Nothing. My iPad has decided to stop charging.
25%? Use it well.
I think it's probably dead by now, but I turned it off. I don't know what the battery's at anymore.
Go look at
So now
pictures on.
it's either there's something wrong with the charging cable, or it's the iPad itself. And I don't want to buy a new cable just for it to be the iPad. So I'm just
Well,
gonna make it official that my iPad is dead.
when you decide to get your driver's license, you can come over to my house. We can record the podcast, and I can
I
give you
can't
all
help it
iPhone
if they're
cables. You
not
can use.
if they've closed down the center, okay?
I said
For
when.
driving
I said
tests.
when. I understand.
Busy making it like it's my fault.
I'm not making it like it's your fault.
No, I know I'm joking. I'm playing the victim card.
I can tell.
But yeah, when they finally decide that they want to open up the center to accept driver's license applications, I'll go
Yeah.
and get one.
Couldn't you have gone during lockdown though?
No, you can, but I think what happened is one of the instructors decided they're going to get COVID and passed it on to the other instructors, and they just shut it down completely.
Ah.
That's my theory, because you can get your license now even as well. I think someone just decided they're going to get COVID.
Wait, so you're waiting for more driving
I'm waiting
testing?
for them to open up again.
Wait, are they not open? Like, is this the driving instructors or the test people?
The instructors to do the test people and the instructors are the same people.
Okay. But, like, do you know those people that, like, teach you how to drive? I thought it was those
Oh, no,
people
no,
and
the
you went to
driving
them.
school. No, I could go to the driving school. I start that next week.
Oh, wow.
And then I've got a few lessons. I don't know how many, but a few lessons. I think they said I shouldn't need more than 10. I'll probably be
Oh,
ready
wow.
5 or 6. No, no. 10 is for like the maximum for someone who's really brand new to driving and doesn't know about anything. They said for me I shouldn't need more than 5 or 6.
I see. Okay. Good luck.
I mean,
Just give me the number so I can ask how safe I will be going in your car.
I'll just give you the license for the traffic department to ask them about me and see how much of a road hazard I am.
Yeah.
And then I'll just get into a car crash a week later.
With me in the car.
With you in the car because we decided we're gonna go racing.
Yes!
We decided
Oh,
we're gonna
yes.
go racing a BMW in my 1980s Corolla. I think it's a good idea.
Beautiful. But then I can get the XJ6 from 1972 and we can do that.
I mean, but do you want to go crash your Jaguar?
No, of course not, but it would be fun.
Exactly. That's why I said we'll use my Toyota.
Hmm.
Well, my mom's
And
Toyota, but still.
yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. You know, the slippery road signs that they've got where it's got the car swerving in the different directions.
Yes.
In the learner's test, one of the options is that it shows the sign and it gives you three options. They'll
Oh
say the
no.
first one is slippery road. The second one will be wet road, and then the third one. I wanted to choose this one so badly, but I knew they'd fail me on the spot if I chose it. The third option was drifting is allowed past the sign. I wanted
Oh.
to choose that
Oh
one
man.
so badly, but I knew that if the instructors saw that, they would fail me instantly.
Oh man. Why would they include that?
I don't know, but they
Yeah.
decided they're
It's
going
like
to include drifting.
it's like someone interviewing you before you go like overseas. Are you a terrorist? No. Are you carrying any firearms or bombs?
No.
No. Why would anyone say yes?
I mean, that's the
If
thing
you've
is, I
gotten
think
this
before,
far.
Even for entering the buildings, I don't know if you've had to fill in those sign-in forms to fill in your name details, your contact number, and all of that when you want to go into like a shop or something.
Yeah.
It's on some of them that I've seen is like, have you shown or attracted the COVID-19 virus recently or symptoms of it? And I'm like, you want to go inside. Why would you say yes to that? Because if you say yes, they probably won't let you in.
Probably.
But yeah, that's it is what it is. That's life.
It is what it
But oh,
is.
that drifting bit, I was laughing at that.
Oh man, I love some of the multiple choice answers. Like last year in English, I had this really strange teacher, who was an intern at our school, and he gave us the thing of we had to make multiple choice quizzes for each other, and I did for someone else who was pretty standard, and the other guy had this really ridiculous one where it was who who
I forgot the question.
I forgot the question, but it didn't really matter. Who escaped the city of Aramanth? And then it was Kestrel, Iron Man, Spider Man, or Black Panther.
Wow,
Because I know which one
all the
I'm picking.
mislisting all the Marvel heroes there. I see.
Mm. It was a really funny multiple choice.
No, but if I had the test with me right now, I could read you some of the questions, but some of the options they give. It's like they want you to know which one is the right answer by giving you all the wrong answers as well. Just so that they can
Yeah.
get to the pass, because they give some really crazy answers. Oh, I remember this other
Uh,
one. It's like when you want to turn left or right at an intersection and there's a pedestrian crossing the road, do you A, wait for the
Run them
pedestrian?
over.
Actually, that was the second option. B, run them over. Or no, 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 carry on as if they're not there. That's the correct phrasing.
But no, no, no. Oh, such a hard one. It's between running them over and continuing as if they aren't there. I don't know which one though.
I can't remember what the third option was because they always give you three, but it's okay. Carrying on as if they're not there.
Oh man.
There was another one for roundabouts. I don't know what they call them in the States, like traffic circles or something.
No, they're roundabouts.
Oh, well, one of the options for the roundabout is like, because they give you the sign for the roundabout. They say when you see the sign, you have right of way if you're already in the traffic circle. That's option A. B was you have to yield to oncoming traffic to someone who's already in the circle. Or C, you have to continuously go around the circle without stopping.
Definitely see.
Oh, but dude, some of the answers or some of the options that they give is just the best. I wonder if people actually choose them just to fail on purpose for the fun of it. But I was so tempted to do that drift one. I would have loved to have answered that, but for the sake of my
Oh
license,
yes.
I couldn't.
Yeah. Oh
And then I
well.
got 29 out of 30. I can't remember what I got wrong.
There was one multiple choice in an exam, where I think it was maths, I think, where they gave you multiple choice, but they always give you standardized fill-in booklets. And they've got multiple choice, they've got fill-in answer, and they've got a bunch of blank paper that you can put whatever you want there, so that whatever the teacher needs, they can give it to you. But this multiple choice had A to D, and on the paper, just to make sure that some teacher didn't go crazy and they didn't get not accommodated, it was A to E.
Ooh. I've
And for
had
one
a few
question, I
multiple
did not
choice
know the
papers
answer,
like that.
and I just said, you know what, it'll make the teacher's day better. So I put in the answer E when there wasn't even an option E.
Oh, wow. But I've had a few tests where they go up to option E. It's really rare, but I mean, I've had them.
Hmm. Although, one thing that one of my friends did that was really smart, and they can't technically mark you wrong, is it's a true and false. So instead of writing true or false, they put a T or an F. But you are on the side of true, because if you put a T there, and it turns out to be false, you can just put a line in the middle, and it looks like an F.
I mean, I thought it was standard to write T and F because that's what they told us to do by our school when we fill in exams.
Well, I think one of the teachers noticed that someone did this, and then jumped on the train of what they should be doing.
I mean, it was standard for us to write T or F. I mean, we could write the full thing, but they said just the T or F is fine.
Oh wow. Well then, next time you go back to school, which is never, you can use it.
Varsity. I mean, I could get multiple choice at uni.
Yeah, you could.
I probably will get a few tests, multiple choice.
Yep.
I don't
Although I
know.
don't think you can argue for marks at a university.
No, no. If they say you're wrong, then you just have to accept it, even if you're right. There's no debates.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you are right, they just don't care. They get paid to teach you and to mark your papers. They don't get paid to debate you.
Yep.
I remember on the learner's test as well, they gave you true, false, or neither for some stuff.
Oh.
No,
Oh,
because
I
remember
see.
they have to fill in an A, B, and a C option. So with true and false, you only have A and B. Now you have to have a
Mm-hmm.
third one. So what do you choose the third one to be?
Neither.
Exactly.
Wow.
I remember one. I was thinking, imagine if there was a D option as well. Then there's true, false, neither,
Neither
then
or
true
all.
and false. No, neither true nor false.
Yep.
That'd be so weird. Neither. It's like Schrodinger's cat.
Wait, what?
Don't you know Schrodinger's cat?
No.
Oh, there's a cat in a box. The cat, you don't know if the cat is alive or if it's dead, so it's neither alive nor dead unless you open the box and see for yourself.
Yes.
That's Schrodinger's cat.
Oh, I see.
I once saw this one with Schrodinger's cupboard. It was these like plates and stuff that were about that if you opened the cupboard door was gonna fall onto the ground. And then the caption was Schrodinger's cupboard. These plates are neither falling nor on the shelf until you open the door, the cabinet.
Oh, wow. But they are on the shelf. Oh, I
Oh,
see.
do you remember Elf on the Shelf? That meme.
Yes.
Oh, Elf on the Shelf. It was the craziest stuff ever. But people
Hmm.
got really creative with it.
Hmm.
I once
I...
saw this Tom Cruise one, but I can't remember what it was.
Oh, wow.
Well,
Are you recording with Audacity? Because my OBS doesn't seem to be picking you up.
I am recording with Audacity, so don't worry.
Okay, cool. Thank goodness. We are 48 minutes in. This is
It
good
meant
time.
technical
Making good time.
difficulties this late into it. Oh, I would die.
Oh, oh no.
I would,
Although, with
I
the
would
Criticraft
cry.
ones, we realized after we finished.
Yeah, the Criticraft ones were worse. Those interviews were just us being noobs.
That was just like dying inside, realizing that no one had a full recording of what happened.
On either occasion, even.
On either occasion, we tried again
We
with
tried
every possible
twice.
thing, and everything failed. Absolutely everything.
Because we are ambitious but rubbish.
Yes. I was like, I didn't get my OBS. Chris, did you get your OBS? No, I didn't get my OBS. ME6, did you get an OBS? No, you didn't get an OBS.
ME6 even left the call.
ME6 left the call. It just left us.
I think it left us
We're
with like
disappointed
20
in you,
minutes
ME6.
left.
No, I think it left us like 20 minutes in.
Whatever, it left us.
So much for Chubbs paying for premium.
Dude,
Stupid ME6.
don't forget, dude, that Chops got exposed 2 years ago.
Wait, what? Oh, yes.
That you said.
What happened to Chubbs? YouTube
He got
promotion.
exposed and left the internet.
Although in that channel, there is also classics such as I walk to Burger King, and then I walk back home from Burger
Listen,
King.
you know you loved my YouTube recommended stuff.
I wish I
Videos
could say
that's
that.
made it into the Discord. I've been watching a lot of Rick Astley and Freddie Mercury videos lately, or meme videos.
Oh, wow.
They're such classics. The
When
Freddie
you're
Mercury,
in the bathroom and you run out of toilet paper, Mama, ooh.
but dude, Freddie Mercury meme videos are just the best. Where they come and they put all of the lines that he sang from all the songs and they put it into a scenario video. They just get so creative. And
Oh
every
wow,
single video has at least one mama in it. It has to. Or it's not a true Freddie Mercury video.
wow. I'm busy playing with it now, but my dad brought, keeping with the Microsoft Flight Simulator theme. My dad brought home one. You know those cockpit seats with like the bar in the middle
Yeah.
and the woolly stuff and the memory foam. My dad brought home one of them, and he got bored of it having it in his chair. So I've got it now. So it really does feel like I'm in an aeroplane because I'm sitting on one of those cushy things with a backrest that's got wool in it and
Now you
memory
can
foam,
use
and it
that
feels
while
really
playing
nice.
MSFS.
And I do use it. It's amazingly
I
I just
remember
use it
when
for my computer in
the
general.
first time you spoke about it, you were like, just as MSFS, and I'm like, what's
Misfits.
MSFS? What are you talking
Misfits.
about? Is there something that I missed recently? And you just talk about, oh,
Yes,
Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm like, oh.
MSFS. Yeah, you're not a true fan of of Misfits.
Well, I mean, I'm waiting to get the Series X, and then I'm waiting for the game to come on the Series X. If it does pop onto the Series
It
X,
does. It's coming. I think it's in the Series One as well. You can get it.
it's not on the Xbox One.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
But you have
not.
to pay like $1,000 for it. Get Xbox Game Pass.
Where is it? Microsoft
It
Flight
is.
Simulator 2020. Okay, I'm just gonna Google it. 2020. It is on Xbox One. What?
And the Xbox One's more powerful than my computer, which is so sad.
I
Yep,
didn't know it was on
Xbox.
Xbox One. That's the thing. I thought it
Wow.
was gonna skip the Xbox One and only release on the Series X.
Wow.
But I think I'll wait for it to release on the Series X anyway, since that is coming out in December. Hopefully.
Wow. Wow.
So I'll just wait for it. Wait, get the Series X at some point, then I'll get Flight Simulator for one of the first games.
Yeah.
And then I can go fly around the world. And maybe get lost in the Bermuda Triangle.
Bermuda Triangle. Oh, it would be amazing if they programmed something in like that.
You're just busy flying through there, minding your own business. Leviathan. Eats.
Leviathan. Oh man, thank you, Chris.
Next time
But
you load up the save again, you're busy flying, minding your own business. UFO abduction.
oh man, Leviathan. Although this is technically an entire globe, I'm pretty sure Microsoft Flight Simulator has had to go and hide some Easter eggs somewhere, like maybe at Easter Island or
You're busy flying.
um.
You're busy flying over Easter Island, and out of nowhere, the Easter Bunny comes and hops around. No, out of nowhere. I'm trying to think
Yeah,
of other things to make fun of because the world is just crazy with stories that they make up.
yeah. You go to Russia and you get shot down. Suddenly you crash.
No, no, dude, that's also in North Korea. Oh, you fly over
Oh
North
yes, North
Korea,
Korea.
shot down instantly, death.
No. You got amazing graphics. Wait, what? Where is no? Hang on. I need a Korea. Korea.
Did you forget
Maps.
where North Korea is?
I did. So you're like
Idiots.
you're flying through China, and you come to North Korea, and suddenly that goes from amazing buildings and everything with all the details, and you can see through the windows to North Korea when it's just like satellite footage. Very bad resolution satellite footage, and everything's flat. Like Google and Google Earth.
Oh, dude, imagine if Microsoft made the Earth flat in Flight Simulator.
Oh,
Imagine they made the Earth flat. Oh, I would love that, honestly.
you never know. They could have.
They could have.
Well, they don't render in more than just like a few kilometers around you. So,
Someone will
or
find
for
a
the
way.
Americans, some miles.
Someone will find a way to look at the entire globe in Flight Simulator through like a mod or something.
Probably.
They'll make you could go fly one of the planes as a spaceship and then go into space.
Well, in flight gear that I've used before, there is a UFO that you can use. It's like really easy to control. There's like no limits. I wonder if you could go to a point where you can see the entire globe.
Perhaps. But you'd have to go quite high up, I can imagine.
Not only like only a few thousand, 100,000 kilometers. Hang on.
What?
Oh man, that's so great. I'm looking on Google Maps, and apparently, they get your location from your IP, which is not usually that accurate, but it's good enough for advertisers to say, "Oh, you're in Johannesburg," which I'm not. Seriously though, I'm not. And like, you can come and see something in Johannesburg. But where Rain has got their IP from, apparently I'm in the middle of a lake. In Pioneers Park.
Dude, why have you never invited me over for like a boat session or something?
A boat a boat session.
Get a boat there onto
Wow.
the lake, go get some skis and go sea skiing. I don't know what the correct term is.
Boat session. We do actually have a boat. Just
Well,
sitting outside.
you apparently live on a lake, so you should use it.
Well, apparently, I live like right slap bang in the center.
Dude, what's
It's like a stadium
middle of a
nearby.
lake?
You know, it's rather wet. Well, so it's rather dry for being in a lake, I should say.
I mean, maybe you're like on an island or something.
Maybe. Well, there are no islands here, but sure, yeah, maybe I'm on an island. Maybe there's an innoticeable island.
That's conveniently the same size as your house. Or your
Conveniently.
estate, rather.
Estate. No, there's. Oh no. Whoa, that's cool. You can like zoom out far enough to see where the sun is on the map. The Australians are getting sunlight right now.
Dude, Australia doesn't
No, they're not.
exist.
Sorry.
The Australia doesn't exist. What are you talking about the Australians? They don't exist.
And you're moaning at me for offending a bunch of people.
Yeah,
Look at
well, I
you.
figured there's no Australians listening to us anyway.
If you are Australian, hi. Chris is just being really stupid.
And me.
And me.
And
So
insensitive.
go attack him on Twitter. On Twitter.
I don't use my Twitter anymore.
It doesn't matter. You can still be attacked.
Someone will find me. They will find a way.
Of course.
They'll probably go search me up on Instagram, even though I changed my username.
Who knows? Chris the TV addict. I'll search you up on YouTube and unsubscribe. How many subscribers do you have now?
I don't know. I haven't
Yes.
checked.
Chris the TV addict.
Again, I'm frustrated now.
Ah, hang on. I forgot the T. There we go. Oh, you come up in Paper's video before your actual channel.
Wait, what? What do you mean I come up in Paper's video?
Paper's episode 0, where he like links everyone's channels. So clearly, Chris the TV addict is somewhere in there. In his description, that video comes up before your channel does.
Oh, wow.
Although to be fair, when I search
Busy
Criticraft,
promoting me
I'm
like that?
sorry
I said thanks to YouTube for promoting me like that.
on Paper's video. And if I search NPC gaming, like the third result is someone else's. No. Sorry, so sorry. If I search Criticraft, like I've got the most views I think from Criticraft videos. But episode 15 is what comes up second, and Orion and Papers come up before mine.
Shame, man.
Well, episode 1 is there for. And then there's a Criticraft channel with 15 subscribers and full videos that comes up before my channel. Before my videos.
What do they post on it?
I don't know. Criticraft.
Imagine.
How do I make Calico Critters stop motions? It looks like a kids channel.
Oh,
The Treehouse. The grocery store. 6 short Calico Critter stories for you. 68 views 1 month ago.
So at least they're not stealing your videos.
No, of course. Well, there was actually. I was searching for Minecraft YouTubers to advertise Criticraft 2, and there was a person, some Australian lady who does Minecraft videos.
Dude, again, Australia doesn't exist. We've been over this.
Well, then I wasn't looking at anything, but she did a series on what she called Criticraft.
Oop. Shame.
But yeah, so I've seen a lot of things on YouTube, including a bunch of Minecraft channels.
Oh, there's loads of Minecraft channels on YouTube.
There are so many.
Everyone does a Minecraft video at least once in their YouTube career.
At least once, yeah. Chris,
What?
we have reached the end of our time.
Are we at an hour already? The time is
We're
flying.
at an hour. Okay, so we got to remember keywords and shameless plugs. So,
What?
shall we start with shameless plugs?
No, the keyword first, because we'll forget.
Keyword
if we
first.
don't.
Microsoft Flight Simulator is the worst. So say that in Discord, and we'll know that you listen to the podcast because no one
And
would
you
ever
have a
say that on their
and
own
you have
free
a
will.
bad opinion on a game on Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Yep, no one would say that on their own free will. So clearly, we'll know that they're doing it for the podcast.
Oh, that is true.
So yeah,
And
so
if you say
Microsoft Flight Simulator
Microsoft Flight
sucks.
Simulator is amazing, we'll give it to you anyway.
No. People must always say that. That's just a guaranteed. Shameless plugs now. Chris, you start.
I don't have anything to plug really. Subscribe to my channel on YouTube, Chris the TV Addict.
Okay,
Don't
me
care
sub
about
to
the rest
NPC
of my
Gaming.
stuff. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, okay. We won't. I know where you live, Chris.
I know where you live. I've been to
Do
your.
you know exactly where you live? But if you were to try and come here on your own, would you be able to get here?
No, I'd get lost.
You would, indeed.
I'd get very, very lost.
I actually want to come and try and find your house in Flight Simulator.
Go ahead, I guess, but you probably won't see my actual house.
No, of course not.
You'll just see some office buildings.
Sub to NPC Gamer on YouTube, sub to maybe NPC, sub to definitely not NPC. Go follow the podcast on wherever you're listening to otherwise. So
Spotify,
if you're listening on
Apple.
YouTube, go listen to podcast platforms. If you're listening on podcast platform, go sub to YouTube.
And leave a
Go join
comment
the
saying
Discord.
that you're listening to us on something that is not YouTube, because we don't think anyone's listening to us there.
Well, they can't comment because those places don't have comments.
If they
Go
come back
to the YouTube video if you're listening on another platform, and say in the comments, "I'm listening on a podcast platform," and we will congratulate
I
you.
came from Google
think you're amazing.
Podcasts, or I came from Apple Podcasts, or I came from Spotify, or whatever.
Yeah. Then what other things? Go support me on
Patreon.
Patreon if you really care that much.
And if you have the
If you have, yeah.
shout out to Chubbs.
Shout out to Chubbs. He's our one and only true Patreon.
This
And go buy some
was
merch.
made possible by you, Chubbs.
This video was made possible by today's sponsor, Chubbs. Okay, that's all for shameless plugs. I'm going to do the outro today. Yay. Okay,
Phone
so...
just turned on. Well, the screen did
Wait,
it.
what?
My phone's screen just went on. It's scary. I don't know. Oh, someone sent me a message. Never mind.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for listening, not viewing. But this has been me, NPC.
This has been me, Chris the TV Addict.
And goodbye.